Today I wanted to talk to you about something that, for me, is the basis of almost everything that I do with clients, with myself, and try to sort of spread this idea wherever I can. Because I believe that once we really get this idea, our life shifts, our life changes. We live in the present moment and we don't worry so much. And that is when we start to hear that still small voice for God. And here's what it is. I learned this in many different forms, but somebody that I think is an amazing coach is named Michael Neal. And he said it like this, and I say it to all my coaching students and clients, is that happiness leads to success far more than success leads to happiness. Okay? Now, most of us think and feel that when we get there, when we finally get the job, we lose the weight, we find the man or find the woman, then we're going to be happy. And in fact, the opposite is true. Because energetically, we have to connect with our happiness, with our peace. We have to look at the world and say, oh, many things in the world are an illusion that are keeping me from really believing and really knowing that you already are perfect. You already are peaceful. You already are happy. That is your natural state. Your natural state is happiness and peace and joy and love. And once we settle into that, once we settle into, oh, I can choose to be happy, and actually just make the choice of what is already there. Your happiness, your peace, your love is already there behind these illusions of problems. I know that's a big concept for some people to see, but the problem is an illusion to keep us from our happiness. So, think about this. There is no there, as Gertrude Stein says. So, if you're constantly trying to get to happiness, if you could just figure that one thing out, if you could just lose that 10 pounds, if you could just get the guy, then you'll be happy, then I would encourage you to say, how can I shift that around? And one way to shift that around, I'll give you a clue, is to just be happy. And it sounds simple, and you might think it's simplistic, but it's not simplistic, but it's simple, is that if you just choose to say, I'm going to smile now. I'm going to be happy. You know, your life is happening now. And usually, when we think we're going to get something, we're living in the future. And what do they say? Is that life is what's happening when you're making other plans. So, why not live your life and be happy? And be happy right now. And not worry about getting there. Now, I'm not saying you don't say, I want to expand, I want to grow, I want to create. And I want to create a certain thing, I want to stretch myself a certain way, and so I'm going to choose to do that. But know that once you do that, that's not a priority for your happiness. Your happiness is first, or your peace is first. And then move from there. So, don't worry. Be happy. All right. So I hope you can take that and let it sit in your head for a little while and practice being happy before you go and try to get your goals. It'll change your life if you shift that little bit. All right?